Hi guys, welcome to the House of Vape. So for this video I thought I'd go through removing old coils and putting new coils into the Steam Crave aromiser. Just a quick talk about the actual tank itself. It is a really good tank. If you don't get your coils built, I won't say perfectly, but I'd say pretty close to it, and you've got your drip flow fully open, you will get leaks through the airways on the tank. But you do have a pretty decent flow control as well as airflow control. The tank comes apart for the rebuilds from the bottom. You've not got to take all the top of the tank away and stuff like that really. This isn't the mouthpiece that comes with the tank, by the way. I've put this one on myself. So give me 2 seconds guys, I'll reposition the camera and we'll get into breaking down, removing and rebuilding and installing new coils into the Steam Crave. Okay then guys, so we'll make a start on stripping it down. I think for the purpose of this video I will actually completely strip the tank apart so you can see all the different components on it. So to access your rebuild kit, bottom of the tank, just grip your airflow control and your drip control and just unscrew. And your rebuild deck is connected to the 510 screw that goes into the mod. As you can see, these coils are actually pretty hammered. They're Allen key grub screws that hold the coils in place, and you just tuck your cotton underneath. It's actually a pretty decent little build deck. We'll put that on one side for a second. This bottom unit here is all connected. You can't really take that part apart. Obviously, mouthpiece comes away, and you just unscrew the top to top the tank up, like so. You can get these two parts away to replace the glass if it happens to break. However, you could just chuck a band around it to help prevent that from happening. And I've got liquid all over my hands. So what we'll do guys is we'll just start off, just loosen off all 4 grub screws. And quite simply, just grab your little Allen key, push them out, and that's how simple it is to remove them. So you might want to grab a piece of tissue and just get a little wipe down. Just remove any excess liquid off it. So what I normally do when it comes to rebuilding is get your grub screws and just take them out to pretty much about the edge. It just gives you that little bit of extra room to work with more than anything. Basically, if you could get the Allen key through, then you're about right. So for this one, I've gone with some clapton fused wire, and I've gone 9 wraps, and it's 28.2 gauge. So as with rebuilding anything, just make sure the coils are inside the wall of the actual build deck. The wall of the actual build deck. There we go. And tighten up those 2 screws. It might also be worthwhile, guys, having your coil gauge ready to hand, just so you can neaten everything up. Obviously you can use the Allen key, it's just a little bit more finicky. And then as always guys, once you've got your coil nice and straight, just push it in a little further to take up any excess wire. And then just neaten it up. Job done ski on that side. Grab your snips. Clip 1 and 2. There you go, first coil in. And then obviously just repeat the exact same process on the other side. And you should have 2 nice neat looking coils. Then as always guys, once you've got them nice and straight, you're happy that they look pretty neat, grab yourself some cotton, whatever your personal preference is for cotton. Like I've said in a few other videos, I do like cotton bacon, it is a nice cotton to work with. And just get about the right amount. It should look something like that. Nice thing with steam crave, like a lot of build decks, is it's not that big that you need an absolutely huge amount of cotton for each side, so just one strip of that and just cut it in 2. Grab one side, little twist, grab the other side, little twist. So grab your build deck and just lead the side that you've twisted through the coil first and gently pull it along. For anybody who doesn't know, I do have a video up about building coils. If you're unsure on building coils, it might be worthwhile checking that out. So pull these along and just trim off an equal amount of each side. Obviously you don't want to cut it too short, but the nice thing about the steam crave is it doesn't overly matter if you do, so long as you can get it down below the coil where it can soak the liquid up, you're not really going to have any major problems. So grab your tweezers or an Allen key or anything along them lines and just get one side and just push it under. Oops, try not to drop your build deck. And obviously same on the other side, grab it, push it under, give it a little tuck. Then just repeat it on the other side again. And down the middle, it's just worthwhile, just Allen key or tweezers or whatever you're using, and just get a little bit of a fluff out in there. Like so. So there you should have 2 nice symmetrical coils, nicely cottoned up with not too much and not too little cotton in. Then simply match up the 2 sets of external grooves you've got with the recesses in the tank. Drop her down in and make sure she sits nice and flush. Grab the bottom plate to your tank and screw it back on. Obviously on the bottom it says designed by BJ. Cool. So turn your tank right way back up and reopen your drip flow, and you can basically either paint your coils, which I've not done in this video because I've done it in all my others, or you can just leave it to sit and let the liquid soak down and soak the cotton and soak into the coils. So that's like a mini review and debuild and rebuild of the Steam Crave aromiser. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to keep seeing stuff like this, hit subscribe and turn your notifications on. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.